Number 15. The Strange Visitors. This video was posted on July 13th of 2020 on Facebook by a woman named Jodie. She says she checked her camera and caught a strange man outside her home. It's just her and her 5-year-old child. The man's arms are raised and he's pressing or pulling on something to gain access. At the end of the video, he takes off, and Jodie says that's when a neighbor passed by and scared him. Apparently, there were 3 other men waiting to climb into her home, so there's little doubt that she would have been in a terrible situation had they not ran away. Number 14. Zombie Encounter. A woman in Anaheim, California is getting into her car when this terrifying figure comes sprinting down an alleyway at full speed, like a zombie from a horror movie. The scary man is caught on a street camera rolling around on the floor. She drives away. This sharp fence is what he jumped over to run to where she was. The woman was scared out of her mind and wanted to get away. No doubt he was in a frenzy, and this could go very badly if she didn't get out of there fast. The scary figure eventually gets up and sprints away, showing absolutely no signs of fatigue as he disappears into the night, presumably to encounter someone else. Number 13. The Mindful Mover. Roman Rodriguez claims to have telekinetic abilities that he's caught on camera. He spends a great deal of time demonstrating that there is nothing tied around this object that he's about to manipulate with his mind. After focusing deeply, the object moves towards him and then it points straight into the air. Soon it is levitating with seemingly no strings attached. Next, he manipulates an even larger object, seemingly moving it with his mind. There are no strings, but this second video could have been done with a fan behind the camera. Tell me what you think is going on here. Number 12. The Scream Machine. This video, uploaded on the 4th of July in 2010, captures a scary moment on tape at Six Flags. A mysterious, loud noise rocks the camera and surprises everyone. They think it sounds like it might be coming from the nearby roller coaster, but they aren't sure, and nobody has it figured out to this day. Was this a mechanical failure of some kind? Number 11. The Man in Black.
And looked out. It's there again. It's happened about this a week ago or so. It's fucking creepy. He's just standing there. It's like no expression on his face or anything.
What do you think you would do if a suspicious stranger kept hanging around your home? This unsettling video was posted on my subreddit at r/chillsnarrator by OinkSync81, who claims to have no idea who this person is. The field behind them is empty, and aside from a garden that they don't own, there isn't much reason to be there. Everyone is telling this Redditor to call the police because they don't think anything good can come of this. Documenting this situation is a good idea, and I hope he continues to keep us updated with more creepy things caught on tape and a follow-up with what happened next. Number 10. The Hair Scare. Here's a hairstyle that's way too scary for you to imitate. A snake in his hair? But how? On purpose? Or did it slither in there while he was sleeping? At 28 seconds, I think this guy might be saying it's a cobra.
Que onda desse cara, velho? Esse cara não é de dois, não, velho. Mas esse já viu cobra no cabelo, o piolho dele é cobra.
Hopefully it's just a harmless pet that he puts on his head sometimes to be funny. Otherwise, I guess they have to figure out how to get a wild cobra out of his hair. Number 9. The Zombie Bride. La Pascualita is the name of a mannequin on display at a store in Chihuahua, Mexico that has a bizarre background. Its design and details look so realistic that it's rumored to be the embalmed remains of the store owner's daughter. Nobody was sure if the rumors were real or fake, but then one day, its eyes moved. The lifelike figure appears to be possessed by something paranormal, something strange and creepy from the far sides of our reality, but I want to know what you think. Number 8. The Ghost of Overtime. Old school paranormal encounters are often the scariest, like this video of a haunted office from 2008. A man named Frederick Tan is working late when he sees some scary things. Blinds are moving haphazardly on their own, and then they suddenly part in the middle like somebody is trying to climb out. Is this the ghost of somebody who went through this window? Sure looks like it. Additional paranormal activity is caught on tape later that month. Someone, the ghost of an ex-worker perhaps, is typing at an empty work desk. I guess some people will overwork themselves to the bitter end and just keep going. Number 7. The Russian Shy Ghost. This eerie moment was caught on camera in Russia by a group of paranormal investigators who have been filming the same spot for days based on reports of it being haunted.
Tem dois, velho. Tem dois, liga.
A ghostly white apparition appears from beyond the grave, or at least from behind one. Only a small portion of the alleged ghost is visible before it vanishes back to wherever it came from. This looks like it could be CGI, although it was taken in 2013, so maybe it was just a low-quality Russian cell phone. Number 6. There's something wrong with Nancy. A paranormal investigation channel called Haunted Kentucky goes exploring the haunted Mill Springs in the city of Nancy, a place where many were laid to rest without markers. The team's goal is to document and communicate with whatever paranormal entities they can capture on tape. He has to put the camera down for a minute to set up some other equipment, and this is what was caught on tape. A disturbance in audio could mean that a ghost is near, especially considering the fact that the sound doesn't happen again until later that night when they ask about something loud.
Are you home?
And when they leave the camera facing the darkness, these scary noises are what's caught on tape. Was this a hungry creature or a real ghost EVP? And while these scary noises are happening, at 14 minutes and 22 seconds, some kind of mist appears for a split second and then it's gone. When they check the cameras from another angle, they see a strangely shaped apparition right around the same area. Number 5. Under the Sea. Nature is often full of scary surprises, and thanks to satellite imaging, we can get freaked out without having to get up. If you enter these coordinates into Google Maps, it takes you to a creepy location just off the coast of California. Nothing looks spooky about it until you zoom in 4 or 5 times. That's when the scornful expression of a creepy face at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean comes into focus. The closer you zoom, the more detail it gains. In fact, let me know if you feel queasy or full of anxiety while looking at this image. The demon face, which some find to be darkly hypnotizing, is said to be the sign of a mega curse that spreads to all who view its true form. Number 4. The Sky Sighting. This video was posted on the High Strangeness subreddit, a place for strange and scary sightings in the sky. One summer night, a user named kaylaaxi is driving home when she sees a bright light overhead, a light that moves. She follows it around a neighborhood and is further confused when it stops, disappears, and changes its color to green. After a while, it changes colors once again, much clearer this time. She did some research on her own and does not think this is a drone sighting. Let's help her by figuring out what this unexplained light is. Number 3. Attic of the Doll's Curse. A German ghost hunting channel called TheLostPlaces goes exploring an abandoned apartment building for factory workers decades ago. Everything looks normal until they get to the attic, which is covered in discarded private documents of people who may no longer exist. They put the ghost meter next to a creepy doll with red eyes, which makes it flash. They take the creepy dolls out of the attic and return to the same spot. The ghost meter does not go off again, and it doesn't go off when they sweep the rest of the attic. The only time the ghost meter flashes is when the dolls are near, which could mean that the dolls are possessed. Number 2. The Kitchen Creeper. A paranormal channel called Really Haunted documents the various scary events around their haunted home. This video focuses on their creepy kitchen. The way the bottles fall over doesn't look like a string. You can hear something hit them. A phantom force of some kind pushes them over, and yet nothing is caught on camera. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because we upload a new scary video every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Possessed and Distressed. A YouTube channel called Clone likes paranormal experiments to see if bizarre looking dolls are as haunted as they seem. One night they go too far when his assistant faces the wall, frozen and unresponsive. Her worried dog pants nervously and it takes her a long time to snap out of the apparent possession. She watches the video of herself the next day with visible confusion. Apparently, she had no memory of the previous events. I guess the moral of the story is don't play with haunted dolls unless you want them to play back. Now that we've gone over the possessed video, let's get into the video showing distress. Thatcher Joe is a popular vlogger who in 2017 took part in an urban exploration of a haunted village. While there are multiple scary parts, there's one encounter in particular that's got me freaked out. When they're wrapping up and heading to their car, a man is seen behind them and it's apparently a complete stranger who tries to confront Thatcher Joe. He quickly begins running. Do you think this was staged or real? Based on his reaction, I could certainly believe this encounter is real. Thanks for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe because we upload new countdowns every Tuesday and Saturday. Or if you're still not convinced, here are some of our other videos that I think you'd like. Enjoy!